Morning, good evening, whenever you might watch this. You might hear that I have a sinusy sound to me. And I don't know if you can hear the beautiful spa music I have playing in the background on Alexa. But I am going to play with some makeup because I have... Oh, here comes Oreo. He's decided to join us. Say hello real quickly because you're right in the way. Hi, Oreo. He would like me to open this window up here, but I'm not going to do it because it's going to be really hot out today and I don't want to let the air conditioning escape that's coming from my son's room. Okay, thank you for coming, Oreo. It's so nice to see you. It's wonderful that you feel really comfortable to just sit right down. Okay. Yes, he's sniffing the iPad. Okay, buddy. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. Anyway, okay, this is awkward because I have my mirror over here and it's like staring at me too. So I have attracted COVID. I think it's the new strain. I think I got it from one of the members where I work. That happened. I started to feel sore throat on Wednesday of last week, and today is Sunday. And so I came home on Thursday early, and I was in bed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I woke up today and I said to myself, I really need to try. I hadn't had any coffee, and I hadn't been out of bed, and I hadn't had a shower. So I said, you know what? Kind of the Lord actually put it on my heart to get in the shower to try to stand up straight instead of, even though my bed is like the kind where I can move up and down, it moves up and down with a little remote control, which is great. Not sitting up straight for so long, I think, was actually not helping me to drain some of the, and don't mind me, I have my tissues here and I probably will honk and blow my nose throughout the video. So if that's not your type of thing, probably this isn't your type of video. Anyway, I had a cup of coffee, took some Dayquil and some Advil, and both of those things seemed to be helpful. Got on some clothes, took a shower. All that stuff was helpful. And I decided I was going to do this anyway. I decided to do a play with makeup video because I wanted to just put on some makeup, just because, like, you see, like, your face when you're sick for a couple of days, it just, you know, kind of drains the color out of you. And I got this new makeup from Temu that I wanted to play with anyway. So let's get to it. And then I want to do my feast video, which I'm now a couple days behind on the feast because I was in bed and I didn't even, you know, I was listening to some sermons, but that's about it. So I was really out of the traditional Bible study that I do every morning, and I don't like that. It didn't make me feel good. So from Temu, I had ordered a while ago this really awesome makeup mirror, and it does 3 levels of light. You can see the rest of my table here in the reflection. So I'll have that over here to the right of me to use to put my makeup on, and then I can look at you guys when I get it on. And I have my makeup bag, which is, I can't remember, I think Marshall's. I think I got this at Marshall's and I love it. It's so pretty. And in it, there's 2 sections. It has a section, like, it's got a divided spot in the middle, and then so in one section I keep everything for eyes, and then the other section I keep everything for face. So I'll show you everything for face first, and then we'll do the face. And actually I'm getting low on this. The foundation I use, and I found this by actually Googling, and it was like an award winner for budget friendly. Because boy, I know if you ever go out there and look, they can really get pricey, some of these foundations. I mean, like $90, $200. So this was a really affordable Maybelline Instant Age Reward Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup, it's called. And this is the light to 1.5 light to medium color, and it's really cool the way that it applies. I'll show you. So that's what I use for my... I used to use Bare Minerals back in the day, and then of course I went through a period where I didn't work and I was home with my son and I was depressed and I was in mental health and blah, 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 blah. And I didn't wear makeup for a very long time. And now I'm slowly starting to wear makeup to church and to work a couple days a week, but not every day. And then after that, I apply with a kabuki brush, which I got from e.l.f. I used to have the one from Bare Essentials, but you know, this stuff gets old, so you can't keep it for. So I have the e.l.f. kabuki brush, and I use that to apply this Sephora translucent setting powder, and I put that on next, and that's next. And then I have this brush, blush brush, which I got from Temu. And I have this blush, which I'm not in total love with, so I'm in the market for a new blush. That is something I'm in the market for. Oh, I forgot the first thing I put on, by the way. But I have a new one that I want to try that I got this is from Tarte, and it's a little pricier. It's $14 for this little tiny concealer. So that's one I got a recommendation from my daughter, she buys pricey stuff for her makeup because she's 26, and that's what 26-year-olds do in my world that I know of. So I got this e.l.f. I love e.l.f. products. They're affordable and they're good. So this is my blush, but I'm not totally in love with the color. It's a little too pink for me. I'd like something more on the bronze side. So I'm on the hunt for a new blush. Any suggestions in the description box, please. And of course I have the traditional foam that I use. I use this mostly for the concealer. I use my hands to blend my foundation. So that's what I have as of now. The new stuff that I have that I want to try out in terms of face. Ooh, I apologize. We're in low power mode. Let me plug this bad boy in. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. There we go. Okay, excuse me. Alexa, play Christian music. I don't know what that was. That sounded like some weirdo music.
Here's a station you might like.
We'll just go.
Divine Sound Radio.
Yeah, we'll go with Christian music because sometimes some of the, like I put spa music on, the next thing you know, it sounds like some weird stuff that I'm not into. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to be monetized. Okay, so this is from Temu. It's called It Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. So it's a little bit lighter than the Tarte, but as far as price comparison goes, it's not that much lighter. And as far as price, $14. I believe this was like $2 to $3. So you're talking a major price comparison there. So, and this is waterproof. I think also the Tarte one is. So that's my one that I'm going to try out there. So that's my face stuff. Then with the eye stuff, what I have for my eyes, I have my favorite. I've been using this since I was a teenager. It's CoverGirl Perfect Blend. And it's in, I think the color is black brown. Yes, black brown. And I've always had really good luck with this eyeliner, so I've never changed it. And then I have, my daughter gave me this for Christmas last year, and I absolutely love it. She gave me a couple things. She gave me this, and I'll show you the other thing. She gave me a really amazing sunscreen called Super Goop. It's not from Gwyneth Paltrow. All right, Alexa, turn the volume down. Okay, it's supposed to be background music, for crying out loud. Now the darker colors are a little much for me, but these three colors here, and even sometimes this one, I love them. I use them all the time. So this is from Urban Decay. It's the Naked 2 Basics. So that's that one. And I like it so much, I even bought it for my boss for her birthday. And then the other thing my daughter gave me was from Benefit. They're Real. It's a mascara, and I really like this. However, I am in the market for a new mascara because this one has been clumping. So I'm not as thrilled with it as I was when I first I had one, I used the whole thing, and then this is the second one I've had, and I'm not as thrilled with this second one. So I am in the market, again, in the description box. Anybody who has great mascara that you love that does not clump, please let me know. And then I have these brushes. One is from an old, I really love this brush. It's from an old Victoria's Secrets palette of my daughter's, and it's angled, so I do love that. And this is one that my daughter bought me. It's a Pro Shadow 14 brush from Sephora, and it came as part of the gift that she gave me at Christmas. So that goes with the other set. And then these two are, I've been using them a lot, and they are actually purchased from Temu. One is called Beauty Glazed Shadow Stick in Natural, and I love them. I love eyeshadow sticks. This one is IBCCCNDC Shadow Stick and Smudger. I don't use the smudger, but I do use the stick. And I did buy a couple more sticks, so I'll show you those as we go along. So that's it. I've got everything laid out, and then I've got my new stuff over here that we're gonna dig into. I'm gonna have to use my finger because I don't feel like going downstairs. I do have the little, you know, the eyeshadow applicators that have the sponge on the end. I think those would be good for the other eyeshadow I have, but we're gonna go ahead and all right, Alexa, skip. This song is just a little much. I thought we were gonna get like a background music that was gonna be like chill. All right, Alexa, play relaxing background music. Let's see what we get.
The playlist Piano Jazz.
Here we go,
on
piano
Amazon
jazz.
Music.
That'll work. Thank you. Okay, piano jazz. Thank you, Alexa. Holy moly. You're just driving me nuts. Okay, so we're going to get started here. I'm going to turn my mirror on. I use the lights, and then also I have this light up above. And I have my, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try out one on each side. Oh, it needs to be charged. That's okay. I've got plenty of light here. Just do this and put my light up here up a little bit. I don't want to put it on where it's bothering you guys. And actually, if I move the camera, you guys can see a little better. And this is, I guess, a little bit like these videos I've seen that are called Get Ready With Me. I'm not going anywhere, so you're not really getting ready. But this will show you, this is the Tarte, okay, on that side. And then this would be the Bye Bye Under Eye, which I definitely have under eye issues because I'm 46 years old now. But I've kind of always had a little bit of under eye circle issues. So here's the comparison. Pretty similar. Actually, this is creamier. I got to give Temu some credit. This is creamier. I mean, you can see it's not very different. And I know I applied a little bit more than necessary, but that's a little bit of an exaggeration just so that you guys could really see the difference. All right, and then I have lots of pore issues on my nose and stuff, and so I just go ahead and add the extra there. So then I go ahead and take the beauty brush and go ahead and do this and move my skin up, you know, because we get more plasticity as we age, right? Oh, there you go with the, I'm telling you, that piano music was the number. Thank you, Jesus, for changing the music. I really miss doing the Bible study when I didn't do it. Sometimes it's the absence that really does make the heart grow stronger, you know. So that's for $14, right? And I mean, you still see, you know, you still can see, but that's with a lot of light, right? So if you remove a lot of light, it's not as, right? Oh, my skin is so red right here. And we can go ahead and use this over here too. You know, it doesn't have to just be for the eye. It's a concealer. So just make sure you close your eye. I've gotten it in my eye before. Not fun. You can blend it in. I am telling you, I think I'm sold on this other one. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. You know, it's still there, but there's a shadowy effect as well. You know, when you've got the light up above coming down, you see, because if I lift my head, you can't really see that dark circle as much because it's a shadow when you're moving your head, you know. So you think, oh, it's not working, but actually it is. Okay, so we've got that. And then make sure you keep drinking your coffee. I want to thank anybody who's watching this video. You're giving me a reason and a purpose to be out of my bed this morning because I really was stuck in bed with this COVID thing. And I tell you, When I lost my mind in 2021, I had gotten, okay, this is how it's just like, this is the Sephora setting powder. It is just exactly like the, what is the name of it? I just said it before. Oh, come on, come back to me. Come back to me. Now I got COVID brain. What's the name of that stuff? I bought a whole bunch of it back in the day when my son was young. It's right around it's about 10 years ago. Even more. My son's 13. It's probably about 12 years ago when my son was about a year old is when I bought all that stuff. I'm trying to think of the name of that company now. It was at the mall. I can't remember. They had infomercials and they were at the mall. I just said it before. If you can't, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, you swirl it with the brush. You put it in the lid, you swirl it, and then you tap it. And then you swirl it on your face. No, you don't. Oh, no, I'm doing it wrong order. Wait a minute, people. I do have COVID brain. Not yet. Not yet. First, you put your foundation on. All right, foundation. First foundation, then setting powder. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, here we go. Yes. Here we go. So you just draw it on like this. I can't believe I'm just... This is so typical. I am typical, man. I feel like the Lord just sent me to the planet in order to make a big fat mess out of myself in front of people so that he can say, it doesn't matter how you come. I will love you no matter what. Look at her. I have saved her and she's a complete mess. But I love her. I really do believe that's what my purpose is, partially. Partially my purpose is for people to see that the Lord loves all sinners and screw-ups, you know? All imperfect humans, because we're all imperfect. But he lets me be on display as imperfection to the max sometimes. Okay. I was looking over here at the screen. So, sorry about that. I said I would look over here. That's okay. So that's how I do that. I rub it all over my face. And then I put the setting powder on. I find myself a tad bit, I don't know if it's lazy or I want more time in the Word in the morning, or both. But I don't put the makeup on in the morning unless I'm going to go out and work on a job site with a member as a support employment specialist. And when I'm going to do that, then I put my makeup on and I do that. But if I'm going to just work at the job center as a direct support professional, then I don't put makeup on. And you know, my boss is so amazing. She's so honest, but in a kind and subtle way, not direct and harsh. And she said, so you just choose not to put the makeup on. And I said, yeah, I guess she's right. Yeah, I am just choosing not to put the makeup on. My face has been ravaged by the medication that I take. There's bumps all over it. There's a lot of discoloration. And it would take me probably it does take me probably only 15 minutes. You know, if I'm not chatting with somebody on the internet like this, it takes only 15 minutes to put some makeup on. But I do choose not to. And she's right. It's a choice. And it's when you hear someone say it to you like that, you're like, oh, I am making a choice not to. And I'm complaining about the fact that my face is ravaged by the medicine. But yet there's a choice I'm making not to correct it. That's a simple correction. So I've had that thought back in my mind for a while. All right, now, just like in the craft room, where I love to use baby wipes to clean up everything and make sure my hands aren't sticky with glue and all of that, I live for these Neutrogena makeup wipes. So I keep those in my bag. And At this point, my hands will be full of makeup, so I just wipe them down. But I saved the one wipe. I don't have to use more than one wipe for every time I do my makeup because, you know, they're not inexpensive. And they come with 25 plant-based compostable towelettes. So if you're really earth conscious, and I'm not like super earth conscious, but I'm not trying to destroy the planet either. You know, I mean, I know that, you know, the Bible tells me the planet is gonna go at some point. So it's not like the planet's here forever, but there's no chance, there's no reason to try to destroy God's creation on purpose, right? That's my attitude about it. I think sometimes, and this is solely an opinion, that the way people go about the whole save the earth thing is more like save the people thing, you know, but that's just an opinion, and we all have those, and we know what that's all about. All right, so now I put all these away in that section, and here's where I put on my, very lightly I put on blush, because I can tend to have a red skin tone as it is, so I just very lightly tap the blush brush, and then I tap it off, and then even on my paper that I have on my desk, right down here I have this paper, it's a big painter's paper, I even put a little bit on there, so that it's just a very light blush that I have on my face. And then even to make it lighter, I just lightly wipe a little bit away, just a little bit. So I'm looking for a new blush. So if anybody knows of a great blush, let me know. All right, and then we're getting into the eyes, and this is where all the new stuff is that I bought. So I have this really fun bunch of stuff here. Now, I don't have up here I meant to go down and get them and I forgot. I went down and got coffee and didn't get I have the little spongy applicators, but I do think this little applicator would work. I'm not sure for even for the sparkles it'll work. Okay, so hold on, we can make that work. So we have that palette. We have a palette, which I only have two palettes. I have my Naked palette, my Naked palette, and my Luck palette. Okay, and then I have another one of these shadow sticks, and it's the same brand as this one, the Beauty Glazed one that is in Natural, and this one is in Blink. And I believe it's white. I love white. No, this one's not white. This is more of a, let's see what color. Let me put it on my skin. It's like a shimmery, I don't know how you could put, like a shimmery, what color would you call that? It's a shimmery, it's got a yellow tone, but you know, you don't want to say yellow, so I don't even know what you would call that. Copper, but not copper. I don't know. This one's white. This one's definitely a white. Yes, ma'am. I love white on the eyes. And then these are pink and white. And they are, really neat. I haven't tried them yet, but they're like this, and so they just add like a shimmer to your skin. I mean, it's to your eye or whatever. They're just adding that shimmer. That one's a white one. So it says to add stuff over top of them on the instructions. So that's the white one, and then this would be the pink one. I think these could be really fun. Yeah, oh, this is fun. You see, it doesn't look really like a pink. It's more like you're getting a shimmer, you know, more than you're getting a color there. So I think that's real fun. Okay. And then number one thing I wanted to order, which got me all off on this, was one of these eyelash curlers. I really needed one of those. So, not sure what we're going to do today with all of this, but I am sure that we are going to do something fun. So I'm going to be home today, so whatever I put on my eyes, it will be only my boys, really. I'm not going to work. So we're going to start with the eye liner, which I always start with. And I do have like a little sty on my right eye, so that's a weird thing. It just kind of is hanging out there. I don't know if I should have it looked at. It's not painful or anything. It's just on the bottom lid. or line or whatever you call it. It's sort of weird. Now I feel like I'm in a jazz club. I can't tell if you guys can even hear the music until I watch the video back. Okay, so we've got ourselves some eyeliner. Now is the big choice, the eyeshadow. So I say, since we're always using this one, we're gonna put away our usual. What is over here being spilled? It seems like something got spilled on my. So we're gonna put away our usual. Okay, we'll put away that one as our usual. And let's see. Why don't we start with something from the Luck. Let's see what we get. What I like to do is put the wet, whether it be something like this or one of the shadow sticks down, and then put the eyeliner over it, because I find that it works so much better. And I'm going to stick that standing up. Okay, so we've got 4 shadow sticks, and we've got a palette, and we've got 2 of these glow fusions, they're calling themselves. So let's look. Well, how about if we start with something basic, just a basic neutral color. We'll go with this color here, right here, this color here, this basic neutral color. And we'll just tap it out, and we'll put it on. Just put it on the lid. Just get something on there. And don't be fooled into thinking I know anything about how to do makeup or apply makeup, because I don't. That's why this video is entitled Playing with Makeup. I find playing with makeup as much fun as playing with art supplies, and I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how to use them for real. I just like to play with them. And I think I might be doing that later too, just playing with some art supplies. Okay. All right, so we've got that down there. We've got that. Okay, looking good. I like that. My shirt is big. I've been buying clothes that are way too big with my whole body dysmorphia issue. I'm down 10 pounds, thank you very much. But all right, then what I've been doing is taking a shadow stick. Okay, and it seems like I have gone ahead and bought the same shadow stick in different colors. So last time I had the natural, so I've used this many times, so I'm going to put that back. And I went ahead and I had already used this one, which is the, I don't know if they have a color on this. They do not have a color name, but I've been using this, so we're going to put that one back. So let's see what this one is. Oh yeah, this is the one called Blink. Let's try some Blink. Blink. Love the color. So let's do Blink right here. Where should we go with it? Let's do it right on the top of the eye. See what happens. Oh, that's pretty. Because the thing is, it's like when you're doing arts and crafts and you can just gesso over it. It's the same thing here, as you can just take the Neutrogena wipe and wipe it off if you don't like it. So, I mean, what do you have to lose when you're playing with makeup? You have nothing to lose. And especially if you're buying this makeup from Temu and it's like $1.50 per stick, which it is. I wish I was better at going ahead, and if there's enough people watching and are interested, I will go ahead and get the prices for you, but it's not to be rude, but it's not really worth my time to find out how much these things cost if no one's watching the videos, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I watch the videos for myself. I like make these videos for myself. I mean, making the videos is kind of like a fun thing for me too, because when I was a kid, my dad got me a video camera for Christmas, and it's like, you know, I miss my dad so much. I have a new counselor, a Christian counselor, and it's wonderful because unlike the counselor I had in the past, the therapist, the psychotherapist, who was a psycho, I have this counselor now who honors and understands the relationship I had with my dad was so special. So it's really cool. First time in my life I've had a counselor who wasn't a psycho. Therapist, really, mostly. Not the first time, but for a while. Okay, anyway, moving on. The point of the matter is my dad got me the camera, and I used to love to, like, if you've ever seen that show The Goldbergs, I was like that with my camera. Like, I used to just take videos, and it was very cool. It was an awesome gift. All right. It was like not everybody was making videos, right? You had to have a camera. This is a sparkle. We're going sparkle. Let's do sparkle. Let's do it. All right, let's do sparkle. Yes. All right, I'm going to use this. Oh, this is some sparkle, man. Hold on. Better watch out there. Oh, yes, this is some sparkle. I'm putting it right up above the blink, and it looks awesome. Yeah, I think this is great. I'm going to quite a few events in the fall for work, like fancy dancy dinners and things where I have to pay, like, for me it's a lot, like 75 to 150 a ticket, which, you know, whatever, it ain't cheap to me. So they're fancy dinners, they're fundraising dinners. I mean, it's not like some $6,000 ticket dinners and $10,000 ticket dinners in Washington D.C. But for me, it's what, you know, it's something. So I will be wearing these kind of things, and so I'm excited. I love Temu. It's been able to give me some, you know, ability to buy some dresses and some things that I can wear to those events, and some makeups. All right, and the other thing is you can twist these things up, except, oh, I don't know about this one. Can this one? Okay, look, this is something new. Does it twist? Yes, these twist up. So they twist up for more product. And then they have on this one, they have a smudge stick on the end, which I'm not really a smudger, but if you're a smudger, you're good to go. So the white, I love to use white to highlight up at the brow bone. So we're going to do that here. We're going to just add a little white to smudge. And you know what? Actually, I just said I don't smudge, but guess what? I'm a liar. We're going to smudge that. We're going to use this to smudge. Yes, we are. We're going to smudge it. So I get my eyebrows waxed when I get my hair done. And I actually have to look into when I need my next hair did. I'm growing my hair back out. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna do another, hold on, I'm gonna slide all these in. Now I'm packing more stuff into my bag than I had, so I don't know. We'll see if everything fits. Oh, we didn't use this, but you know what? We did enough. I don't want to be that person that overdoes. You know, I don't want to overdo. As much as I want to use these, it's not today. Not today, Karen. All right, so we want to use these, and I am going to use this on the top of my, see that? And it's so easy to do if I have the liquidy stuff up there. See that? Very nice. Very nice. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride, because now I know when I want to go to an event what I'm going to put on. Now this also has a smudgy, has a smudgy item on the end. So I'm going to smudge that off of there because I don't like how that came out at the end. And then it comes right off. All right, and I'll show you what I mean with this. This is wonderful mascara, right? Also not inexpensive. I think it's $28 or $29 per container. So the thing is, when but this person, I don't know if this container was like on the, I bought it at Target. No, I bought this one from Sephora, but I did see it at Target. But it seems like this one, actually today it looks better. I cleaned it a little bit. It seemed like this one was a little more clumpy. So I'm going to see how it comes out if I use the curler. Because when I first got the last one my daughter got me, I loved it. And I believe she went to the Sephora store in Philadelphia and got it for me. I believe she was actually there in the rain, Christmas shopping. Can't talk very much when I do mascara. I think I know who I'm going to ask to do my hair and makeup for my wedding. But I want long hair for my wedding, so that's how long it's going to be till I get married. Till my hair grows back out. That's the number one thing. So it's going to take a while. I'm not getting married with short hair because that's not what I want to do. All right, now, here's this bad boy. I picked purple. All right, that worked pretty well. Except for this section. Well, I don't know. All right, and then the little bits that get underneath, I always have this ready for it. Not too bad, though. Oh, sorry for the sniffling. I apologize. I know it's highly annoying. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, I want to thank you all for taking the ride with me. I don't have my lip gloss up here. I need to get a lip gloss for inside the bag. I have one in the car. I have one in my work bag. I have one in my other work bag. I don't carry a purse anymore because my wonderful work friend introduced me to the telephone, the phone case that carries your credit cards and whatnots. So I don't have to carry a purse anymore with me wherever I go. I do keep this little doohickey down with me if I'm putting my makeup on, so that helps. Oh, the one more thing that I do is I use this Sephora makeup setting spray. First time I did it, I left my eyes open like a doofus. And it works real nice. And there's no scent. It's unscented. So I put that in here. Now let's see if I can fit everything. Because normally I fit that in here and I fit these in here. But I'm not sure. These are not going to fit. That's okay. That's okay. I can have those outside. And I keep my makeup right back there. I have decided to keep it in here. Oh, here's the box. I did save it for the one that the pink and the white glow drops, they're called. And it says on here, use an eyeshadow brush or finger to take a proper amount of light eyeshadow as a base. Modify the outline pearlescent light to brighten the head or eyes. Make the eyes dazzling and touching. So I saved that to read to you guys. All right, I want to thank you all for being here. It took longer than I thought, but it kept me sitting upright and out of my bed, and I do thank you for that. I will be doing another video for the 40-day feast. Please join me if you feel so inclined. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.